Alright, good morning. So there is something of note that we need to be aware of on the dollar across all dollar pairs, is that we had an outside day, and an outside day means that we engulfed the prior candle in a bullish way. If we look closely, see we actually engulfed the prior candle, and it's quite bullish. So we dipped below, and then we certainly surged above, so we basically engulfed the prior candle, so we've got a bullish engulfing on the daily. So that's strong technically, it's a strong technical indication for dollar strength, okay? And just so you know, our Dixie charts, Dixie trade idea is going well. We had an entry up here. The reason for our support, our stop loss, it was at that level there. So that's the reason why we just put the stop loss slightly below that support. That support should hold, and it has held. So it's going well. Let's look at Aussie, and see, Aussie is quite weak. Now what I'm thinking might happen, but it's kind of like a typical thing, because if we saw like a continuation, that would be fine. But what I think should probably happen, that would be more annoying, that we'd see like a retest of the breaker structure, and then we'll spend some time above, and then would sell off. So I expect we might see price come up to 65.25 ish, maybe even 65.40, and we'll come above that line. And what will happen is that it will seek some buy side liquidity, it will induce some longs, and then by inducing some longs will fall, and we'll come down to the support at 64.21. So admittedly we could fall, but what will probably be more annoying is that we have a retest and we'll spend some time above that breaker structure, and then we'll dump. Because what normally happens is that things don't go in straight lines, they have to zigzag, and that's the kind of frustrating bit, because it would be nice if this did fall to support, but it won't go directly straight to support. It'll probably have to retrace, maybe 65.40 possibly, and then down, and then we'll come down to the support. And I'd be wary about selling down here, to be honest with you. I'd probably take profit down here, in my opinion. And then we can perhaps look at the hourly chart, and that sort of supports my idea of what might happen. And we come here and maybe do this perhaps. So we'll go up to 65.40 into this, and then it will be a sell, and then probably go sideways slightly, then for a dump down to that support down here on the daily. So that's probably what's going to happen. It would be nice if we saw continuation, but it's likely we don't, because it's frustrating, and the most frustrating outcome is the likely outcome, because it would be nice if this fell and went into a straight line, but it won't go in straight lines, it has to zigzag. So up to here for a sell, anywhere between 65.40 and 65.56. If we go above, be careful, because then we can have that as a support there, and then we could potentially do this. I mean, we can come up here, and then that would be quite annoying. 66.50. So be careful, and remember that things don't go in straight lines. It's worth noting that the Aussie has got weak scores. I'm not sure why, but they've gone really YOLO on their AN longs. Aussie Kiwi, I'm not sure about that, because at the start of the week they were really short, and now they're really long. So Aussie's got a poor score, dollar's got a good score. We look at the bubbles just to finalise this analysis, is that we've got Aussie up here, they're long, so it should fall, and we've got dollar down here, they're short, so it should rise. And if you see the Aussie bubble come over here, they were long at the start of the week, and they've added long. And if the dollar bubble comes down here, they were short the USD, and they've added short. So then therefore it would be an Aussie USD sell. And that's today's analysis on the Aussie USD.